Hello, 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 and welcome to ER Emotional Response. This is Life Coaching with Inc. joining you once again. I'm excited this week. As always, I'm always excited, mainly because we're growing as individuals, learning new things, new topics, and I'm always nervous to have a special guest, mainly because I know that I'm anticipating something to learn, and just by me being aware of that, it makes me nervous. So you see me, you know my conversation. I'm a very candid person, and it's days when I just freely talk, but you also could tell the difference when I'm bringing a guest speaker on. I get a little nervous, and mainly because I'm being privileged to have someone that is more educated, more knowledgeable in another area that I'm not, and they're able to give me the honor of having a front row seat of learning the things that they know and they want to share to the world. And so my guest speaker is an upcoming #1 bestseller. I'm speaking that into existence, Nakia. She has wrote a book, and she is going to introduce it right now.
Hello, everyone. The name of my book is called The Secret Life of Tooshy. Actually, I'm going under the moniker of Bella Jolie, because I have I'm also a children's book author, so I go under Yaya for that. But anyway, okay. So yes, the name of my book is called The Secret Life of Tooshy.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So if you could give us a little taste of the book.
Okay, so
what it's about, and why should we, get into it?
Well, honestly, I feel like, I'm all about love and marriage and things like that. And I know that sometimes things, when you're with someone for a long time, it can get boring or whatever. So my whole purpose was to rejuvenate and maybe, hopefully help another couple out who possibly read the book and say, hey, babe, let's try this or let's do that. Just have fun and just be excited and get into each other. So that was my main purpose, like just to tell a story, maybe my story, I don't know, possibly, but just to, get out there and say, hey, listen, we can do this and we can do this together. Like, no fear. Let's just have fun.
I think that's awesome. I feel that it's awesome because when I was reading the book, it seemed like each chapter was like something that you can read before you foreplay with your significant other or your spouse. Like, hey, let's dive and read a couple of pages real quick and see where it goes from there, even if it gives us ideas and thoughts to go with.
Absolutely. And that was the whole focus. I just want people to just have an open mind and just really get into it and just like love on one another, and just it's okay to explore and to really learn who your mate is, because a lot of people are kind of like shy or candid even when they're with someone. And I feel like if you're with your soulmate, it shouldn't be anything like that. You guys should be able to say, hey, this is what I like, this is what I want, and well, babe, how about you try this, or how I'm willing to try this or that. And then once you try it, either you like it or you don't,
but you move on. At
least you tried. Yeah.
So that's good. I think that's awesome. Now, after writing the book, have you dived more deeper into a love with, just your relationship personally that you can, okay.
It has, on a personal level, it really, because we have fun, as you can see, like we just have a lot of fun, but it brought out a lot more passion, I feel like, and it made me want to, stay close to this person and really try more things, and just really maybe like slow things down sometimes, and just try different avenues and different things, and just keep an open mind, and just always be willing to take it wherever we need to go.
So would you say that, I mean, for years you hear decades upon decades that sex is so important to men. Would you say is just as important to women?
Absolutely. I believe that. I think we have a lot inside of us. And some women, because we have been told through generations or from society that, you can't feel this way, or you shouldn't be this way, you can't act this way, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, I feel like when you're with that one person, your soulmate, your husband, whomever he may be, listen, it's let's do whatever happens, whatever goes. There should be no no roadblocks or anything stopping whatever you feel like doing. I think women should be more empowered to say, look, this is what I like, this is how I like it, let's go. And that's it.
And for the shy type, what words do you have for them? Would you tell them to pick up the book, advise their significant other to read it, or they even read it out loud to maybe gain the confidence that you or me or anyone else may have that they struggle or battle with?
I definitely think the book could be a tool to help them get over some things. Or maybe say, hey, honey, read this, or what do you think about this chapter? Because I know people hear like golden showers or things like that, and they might be intimidated, like, I'm not letting anybody, you know what I'm saying? But so maybe this book can, like I said, be a tool to kind of ease them into it, or say, look, have an open mind. What do you think about this? Let's try it. You know, it's not going to hurt. It's fluid, you know. I don't know, but you never know. And that's something that's why I always want my readers to give me feedback, or, you know, review the book on Amazon.com so that, you know, it will reach other people and other people can feel comfortable or not. Or listen, if you want to take the book and go in the bathroom and have fun with yourself, wherever it may lead you,
right?
I want it to take you somewhere, because I feel like with books.
What chapter is that called?
Which one?
That one where. I can't remember, but no, I did read
about
that. Yeah, I love the way you opened it up. How, you know, she was privileged enough to be born a woman and love.
Thirst quencher.
Yes.
Okay, so thirst quencher. That's pretty much about a girl. She was, you know, well, Mrs. Tooshy, or whatever her name was,
right?
Because you know how the ending came about. So anyway, so she definitely was feeling herself. You know, she was single, I guess. And she made it happen. And I think a lot of women too, again, because society has told us, or because of, depending on what religious background you come from, it's taboo. You can't do this, you can't touch yourself, you can't. Why not? I need to know what makes me feel good before I can instruct or direct someone else to. Like, you know what I mean? This is my body. Mm-hmm. I need to know my body better than anyone. Mm-hmm. I know what makes me feel good. Can't nobody else jump in my skin and tell me what feels good. Mm-hmm. I should be the first person to do that. And I think that will lead to better lovemaking. Because, you know, you get with these men, they want to screw you like porn stars. Like, you know, and it's like, dude, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, this is not TV. This is not a movie. Relax. I know you grew up beating your meat, watching porn, but that's not what I like.
Right.
I need something else.
Right.
So how can I tell someone if I don't even know?
Hmm.
So I think it is important for women to get to know themselves.
That's good. I love that part. She has said about the orgasm. Like, she's sort of.
Oh, well, the thirst, because she squirts. She's a squirter. Thirst quencher.
But she was like, how long is she going, you know what I mean, deal with, you know what I mean, faking. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
When
some women fake a lot. I'm guilty. Hello. Listen, I think I probably started acting doing that. It gets real. It gets real out here. You're like, oh wow, this is what I've waited for. Anyway, you're a woman, you know.
Yeah. Like, no, I had experiences in the past just like, where you'd be like, okay.
He doesn't even count. I'm not even going to count this because it was just terrible. Like, what are you doing? And you know, they think they know. Right. They're like so confident and like, yeah, I did that. You know, you didn't.
No, you did.
So I feel like women need to be a little more vocal and say, look, okay, move your head here or do something, you know, especially if it's your mate and you're like married, you got to be with this guy. Yeah, definitely, absolutely let them know what you need and what you want. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I love the fact that this book is in existence, mainly because it is bringing the topic back to the table of discussion.
Yep.
It's in society we live in a over sexualized world.
Yep.
Where everything is just do it.
Yeah.
Instead of let's talk about it. How do you feel about it?
Exactly.
How do you don't feel about it? You know, and that book itself, even if it's you and your companion just reading it individually or reading it together, or you taking the time out after some brownies or something, you reading it.
It always helps.
It always helps, you know.
We love the brownies.
Yeah,
we really do.
So it brings that conversation back up with
Right.
people and say, all right, how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Like, I just read it.
And then,
How
like,
do you
also
feel
too,
about
I
it?
feel like a lot of all the characters in the book is always her husband or her significant other. So I am big on that. You know, I don't want, you know, to put out the wrong impression. Like, I'm all for old school, the mentality. I have an old school mentality. And, you know, I do feel like when you give of yourself, you're giving your soul. It's a connection. I think it should be saved for someone special. So I'm not one of those people who feel like, you know, boom, go out there, do your thing. But it should definitely be something special.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mainly because now in today's world, if it's not encouraged, girls are just operating out of the realm of, I gotta be like a man, I gotta respond like a man.
Yeah.
So if he going around and sleeping with a bunch of women,
I'ma do
I
it
need to
too.
go around and sleep with
Yeah.
a bunch of men. But you bring up the fact, like, your body is that precious
I
enough
love
that
my body. I am not sharing it with everyone. This is my personal space. I don't care who says what. I am not just going to give my I feel like, what else can you offer a man? Like, this is my temple. You know, it's something very sacred. Why would I just allow anyone in? Like, you know, you got to pay some high admission fees to get up in here. Like, it's not that easy. And but see, that's why, again, all the characters in the book, it's couples, it's mates, you know, people who have grown together, been together, and they're committed, and they're, you know, in love. And I think that also helps, because there have been situations where I know a lot of people, they sleep, like, it's an empty, you know, fuck, excuse my language. Like, it's just, it's nothing there. And I feel like, what are you getting out of it? And some women, they enjoy it. I've never understood it, but it's just, that's my personal opinion. I could never, like, I've never had a one night stand. And I think it's hard for me, again, because I take pride in who I am. And, you know, I just don't feel like I need to share myself with every person that I meet. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So I've always been very careful.
No,
with that.
I think that's very good. I just think that's very important. I've never had a one night stand. I've known sisters that have had one night stands,
Yeah.
and they always walk away with something, a residue of, like, resentment, or he wasted my time, or it wasn't all that, or if it was all that, okay, I will never hear from him again because I shared too much too soon. You know, that is a such thing. And I like the fact in the book that it emphasizes relationships and being with your significant other, because there is a such thing as too much too soon.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the term is smut, thought, whore, hoe. All those terms come and are coined from the idea of a woman dismantling her worth and sharing herself too much too soon. You know, it's not that a guy will decline it, because some men I have heard to decline a woman that comes off too fast too soon. It is men out there. It's like, whoa, what do you have? You know what I mean? What do you have behind?
And that's the thing,
like,
you have to always be cautious. And I've always been like a hypochondriac, low key,
right?
But I'm like, you know, I need to be around you a little more to see what's going on, or pick up on as much as I can. And you know, but again, that's just who I am. But you know, I do know some women who have slept with a man prematurely, and you know, it might have worked out. But to me, that's like a rarity. I feel like, you know, you just, like you said, too much too soon. You're giving up. What are they going to stick around for? It's like, okay, thank you, already got the prize. I mean, you know, I can leave now. Like, I don't need.
When do I get to know you? I don't need to get to know you.
I already got to know you. Like, it's how much more do you need to know after that?
Exactly.
I mean, I feel like that's, my mom always says, your ace card. You throw that out there last.
Yeah.
Like, you hold on to that as long as you can.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Like, that's how you win the game.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, for me, it has worked.
Do you think in society women have dropped the ball and not knowing that the ball is in their court? They literally have dropped the ball, like, hold up, like...
Well, I do. I don't know where it stemmed from or where it came from, but like you said, women have this attitude now where it's like, I'm in